Hey everybody, Dr. Alex Twenge, welcome back. We are doing a squat analysis on the one and only Megatron. So you guys know this is a heavy single pause squat. So Megan's previous best on a heavy single pause squat like this is today, a back squat, is 230. Today she actually does 250, which is awesome. So let's get started. First things first, let's look at Megan's brace. So as she comes out of the rack, like I said, we're looking at the brace. Look at how she does a really good job of creating a shelf for the bar to rest on. From there, she walks out of the rack, gaining tension, gaining tension, gaining tension. So right here, I want you to watch her feet, okay? So if you've ever been to our clinic, you know how we talk about having an active foot. So look at Megan, how she actually screws her right foot into the ground, screws her left foot in, and then biggity bang, she gets both of them. Look at that. She goes whoop, boom. So now she has an active foot, so it's active. Okay, now from here, what do we want to see? The first movement we want to see, well, actually when we set up, what we want to see is a line essentially from, so this angle is kind of like back quarter, but you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. We want to see a line from shoulder to the middle of that foot, dead straight on. You can see Megan's set here, like I said, we're kind of off angle, but we want to see shoulder over hip, over knee, over this mortise joint, over the ankle. And Megan's pretty dang close. Like I said, we're not quite dead on, so she's doing a good job. So set up, first out the gate, pretty dang good. Next, what do we see? So she gets set. See that right there? Boom, locks the back in. Now, you're going to watch Megan. She actually does a fantastic job of doing a very specific movement to start with. So right there, boom, watch her knees. So see this? That's what we want to see. Look at her knees. Bam. Right there. She breaks at the knees. She doesn't shoot her hips back. When you break at the knees first, or what the idea here is as she breaks at the knees, she's actually keeping her ribs and her ASIS, or the front of her hips, so this piece right here actually stays rigid. So what we want to see is we want to see like your ribs kind of come down like this, and then you have your pelvis, and then your little femur comes shooting out there. There are a bunch of muscles that run through here that are your transverse abdominis, rectus abdominis, internal, external oblique, your lat, your quadratus lumborum, and they're all big muscles. And their job is to keep this connected to this. And that's what we want to see. Now, Megan does a fantastic job of staying very neutral on her descent. You can see as she goes down, bing, 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 boom. Right here, she does a super job. Now this is freaking text book. So, especially for someone who is 6 foot. So remember, Megan is 6 feet tall. Not that that really matters a whole lot, but she's long. Regardless, this position at the bottom is awesome. She's still connected. She has a really good angle here. This femoral head sitting deep into this posterior capsule. She has really good knee flexion, active foot. We don't have any fall on the foot. We aren't seeing her fall onto the inside of that foot. She's active. So now from here, what we want to see is we want to see as she goes up, so as she ascends or comes out of the bottom, we want to see her knee stay plugged in. That's a generous line. We want to see her knee stay plugged in there, and we want to see her femoral head, which is right there, right on that line. We want to see her stay here and here. This means that we're using our quads to extend the knee, and we're not shooting back using these erectors, becoming unbraced or becoming unstacked. So you'll see Megan does an awesome job right out of the bottom. She does a pretty good job, but then see how we come up and we shoot. We kind of get this like posterior shift of the knee and the hip. Now, watch though. Watch right there. Okay, look at her hip. Boom. She shifts back forward. Bang. So you can see how she comes back into the fold here, and the knee doesn't come back as far forward as possible. Now remember, this is a very heavy single. It's a 25-pound PR, but you can see how she makes this correction, which is amazing. This is being an athlete. This is finding space, which Megan does a fantastic job of. And so then what we see here is we go boom, and then you just see this is real play. Bam, crushes it. I mean, that finish right there. Are you kidding me? Smoke City through the sticking point. Wham! Good. So you can see Megan does a great job of squatting here. Next week, we're actually going to see a side-by-side. You'll see me, this guy, versus this gal. Megan is a great squatter. So she's great. Great. Come on, you son of a gun. Great. And I'm bad. I know I'm a bad squatter. I work on it all the time. You guys will see two different sides of it. You'll see Megan do a fantastic job of bracing, and then you'll see this guy right here. You'll see him go and shoot. His butt will go way back, and his chest will fall down. It'll be fun. We'll do it next week. Other than that, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you ever want me to do analysis like this, send me a video. All right, take care.